That's what made me think of.
Oh, we're on the air already.
A minute to go.
We'll be used to it.
Safe considering the fact I've had COVID and the vaccines.
So I'm going to call the meeting of the License and Health Committee to order. We don't need to call roll call because we're all present, the members. So I'd like to have the approval of the last month minutes.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor of the motions?
Aye.
The motion has been approved. Then we move forward to August 30th, 2021 draft and license health committee minutes. So then we go to new and previous matters. 2021 1015, 2021 2023 new operator license bartender class D operator license application for Crystal Aslan. So I believe everything is in place. I don't think there's any records.
She does have a record. I believe she applied previously and was denied. Do you know a timeline on that by chance?
I can look that up.
She does have, this is a new license then. She is valid currently in her driver's license. She's a 2008 OWI, 2019 operating while suspended, 2019 operating while suspended, then some traffic matters, and
March 2nd.
March 2nd she was denied, okay. And then a 2020 ORS. What is an ORS?
Suspended?
Operating.
Really suspended?
Operating really suspended. That's a good
I
one.
would say OWR or OWS. I think that may be a typo. Yeah, it's I think another operating while suspended at that point. She did also have a local October of 2020. I'm sorry, December of 2020 operating without a bartender license.
What's the consensus of the committee members?
Chairman Vitale, if I may.
Yes.
Attorney Serwin, you did state that she has a valid driver's license. So what was her last charge was?
Her last driving related citation was in April of 2020.
Okay. And she's had 2 OWIs?
One OWI.
One OWI. So I guess my opinion would be if she has a valid license, she's probably had to show reasonable rehabilitation. But in instances like this, would she typically be present for this?
She could be called in. I think frequently, yes, we do call people in right off the bat. If you would deny her, she would have to have a chance to come in and prove competent evidence of rehabilitation.
Okay. And I would just say based on our previous history with having a valid driver's license, she would have to go through that criteria. So my opinion would be to prove at this point that she would have shown rehabilitation. We could still call her in, but it would be a matter of her just saying, yes, I
So you make a
went through the
motion to
motions.
approve?
You second the
Well-
motion to approve?
Alderman Vitale was asking what the consensus was, and I just gave my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
I would agree.
Mr. Chair, oh,
Go ahead.
So we have the motion.
Alderman,
Yeah,
I didn't make a motion. Alderman Rowe.
No.
there's no motion, correct?
Correct.
No.
Okay, wasn't she operating without a license bartending?
Yes.
Well, I think right
In
there,
December of 2020.
bring her in. And then,
We can hold that.
and then why so many operating after suspended? Like I've always said, the police don't know your license is suspended until you get pulled over. So she's obviously doing something wrong, driving-wise. And I know we can't have driving as big of an issue versus drunk driving, but yes, I'd like to see her come in, if we can, Alderman Vitale.
Okay, we hold it and we have called
Mr.
in.
Chair, I also agree that we would like to see, I would like to see the young lady and hear her
I
story.
was going to say
Just-
that.
And just as a person that's familiar, having done the criminal defense stuff with OWI, Yes and no. Like, it might mean that she did what she's supposed to do, but not necessarily.
Okay.
Because there's kind of a step-by-step process of you have to get your assessment done, and then you can prove to the DMV that you've done the assessment, and they'll give you a license. And then you have to still do your classes. If you don't do your classes, you lose your license. If you do your classes, then you would maintain your license. So she might be in that gray area, too, where she hasn't done any counseling yet.
I can tell the committee as well, I'm sorry to speak out of turn, but the clerk's office did just notify me that she and the other individuals were notified of tonight's meeting and to attend, and she did not appear tonight. She did not appear in March either.
Okay, well then, I would make a motion.
Second
to deny.
non-appearance.
I'd second that motion.
So we have a motion to deny it and a second. All in favor of denial of the application?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Then we move on, item 3, 2021-23, new operator license bartender class D operator application for Daniel Nelson. So he's not here either.
He's not here either. He does have convictions that the committee could consider to be substantially related. He is currently valid as a new operator's license. He's got OWIs in 2009 and 2013 and 2018. So 3 OWIs. Oh boy. I'm just trying to read through where we're at here. I believe just 3 OWIs.
Okay, I would make a motion to deny based on criminal activity, habitual criminality,
Yes.
Substantially related.
substantially
to the license.
related to the
Second.
licensing.
I'll second it.
All in favor of the motion?
Aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it. Then we move on with Sampson and complaints, which is item 4. In the matter of complaints against E. Bomback and L. Bald Partners, DBA, the spot on 6424 West Springfield Avenue, Agent Edwards Bomback. So I believe we have the council here, we got the licensee holders, so
Mr. Chair, if I could, I know I saw the officers walk in once we started. I want to go double check and make sure I have
Sure.
everybody here. Is it okay if we just take a few minute
sure,
recess?
that'd
Thank you.
be great.
Be right back.
And then I do have a hearing guide